Hi there, and happy Thanksgiving. Ohio men's basketball is 4-0 for the first time since 2012-2013 with the 68-57 win over Tennessee Tech on Friday night at the Convocation Center. I'm Russ Eisenstein. He's Rob Cornelius. Remember us? Cats win it by 11. And yeah, that is a good way to get over the Thanksgiving meal or meals. Took a little while, but 4-0 is good, and the first time since the NIT year of 12-13.
Yeah, it took a while. It took some new faces getting involved in the offense on a 10-0 run, middle of the second half. But tonight, Jordan Dardis and Jason Carter were really, really good.
Yeah, both in double figures, paced the Cats. Carter had his 17 points, and Dardis had 22. But let's talk about Carter, because it was a ball game where minutes seemed to find him. Gavin Block didn't have his best night, so therefore, Carter was a hot hand, and he was kept on the floor.
Well, a lot of times talk about efficiency stats, and a big one is points per shot. Guy took 6 shots, had 17 points. Went to the line, made a bunch, but he made a lot of shots. When they took them, they were smart, they were solid, they were dead on. He and Dardis combined for 39 points on 16 shots. That's a ludicrous number.
This will race back for that. Left side into the post, block all the way through to Carter. Open shooting, and bang! From 3, and Ohio on top 11, 53-42. Yeah, and you didn't have the best nights out of Antonio Campbell and Jerron Simmons, and of course Kenny Kaminsky is out with that shoulder injury, and they'll monitor his status moving forward. Not dissimilar to what happened last year, and it's a shame for him because he had such a great game at Georgia Tech. But this was a managed ball game with the minutes and the whatnot, and so to get that production without some of those 3 key guys, that was big.
Yeah, you got away with it. Essentially, your three biggest cogs didn't have the nights they wanted or didn't play at all, and you end up where you are right now and getting ready for a game with a lot of pace next week.
Saul Phillips said this was their best defensive performance of the year, and it was one of the better ones that they've had in his time here. Michael Henry goes up against Taylor, lost the ball, got it back, spiked down by Campbell. That's the play. Dardis high on the right for 3. Bang for him. Back to back. A 4-on-2 break for Ohio. Simmons alley-oop. Culver for a 2-hand rim rocker. A lot of fun. Busy week coming up. Hoops and football combined. First for the Cats on the hardwood, a trip to the Cam Henderson Center to take on Marshall.
Yeah, and Marshall's better, and they're fast again, and they lost tonight by a zillion, 41 at Ohio State, but they're good. And if Ryan Taylor was suspended tonight is back, they're pretty good. John Elmore's a fantastic shooter. You enjoy watching those guys, but they're going to play speed. And if Ohio is down on personnel, that could be an issue. So fun game. There will be a million shots taken. Let's see how many go down.
It seems like in our 9 years of working together, we've been at the Henderson Center an inordinate amount.
Well, we've gone there to visit for other games that were completely extraneous to our lives, but we went there.
We went there for a Lamar-Marshall game once because we didn't have enough fun with Lamar
at
here,
our place, right,
or in Louisville, but we wanted to see the boys from Beaumont apparently another time. That's what we do, apparently. Anyway, so that's part of the fun on Wednesday night for basketball. Football, that's the MAC championship game on Friday. Bottom line, we need to see you at Ford Field. We want you listening on the Ohio IMG Sports Network too, but there are going to be a lot, I mean multiple boatloads of Bronco fans there. There's no question about it. They're a tremendous story. They've done a tremendous job. They deserve everything that they're getting and then some. And Ohio wants to steal part of that glow and win the show and the ship on Friday night of next week.
Well, you want to play the best. You always want to play the best. That's what these Ohio players say on the offense and the defense. They want to do it. And Ohio fans need to be there. All those fans going to row down I-94. Ohio fans need to row north as well.
Yeah, no question. It should be a lot of fun. We look forward to seeing P.J. Fleck and the Broncos there. They're undefeated based on the loss of Boise State to Air Force, and based on what Houston has done, they have the inside track to the Group of 6, New Year's 6 Bowl coming up, and so they have big-time aspirations, and they are derailed a little bit if they take the loss to Ohio.
Yeah, I mean, they are the story. They are the story, and they can be. They control their own destiny, and that's important.
Heck, they could even get there even if they lose to Ohio as well, just based on the way the numbers
Yes, with everyone else taking a loss or two, completely possible.
So details of our coverage. We'll start it off with MAC Championship Live from Ford Field on Thursday night from our broadcast booth, 6 to 7 o'clock that night. Then on game night, we're on the air at 6 for a kick at 7 o'clock as Ohio takes on WMU. Details all on OhioBobcats.com. Free bus trip for students. Why wouldn't you do that? Then there is a $50 ticket and ride pairing that you could have from Athens, from Lancaster, and from Delaware. 3 bus locations for that.
Yeah, and I heard those were great before. Been great for the bowl games, great for the championship games. Get on there. It's a good deal, if nothing else.
I promise you this, too. Detroit is a really fun town. Really fun town. There are a lot of good spots around downtown. Go out to Royal Oak. Go out to Birmingham. Have some fun. Great folks in Detroit. If you're worried about the area around Ford Field, don't be. It will be fun. It will be fine. And hopefully the Cats could get it done for the first time since '68.
Yep, looking forward to getting back to those players. Certainly are, and so is Frank Solich. He's having fun. The last couple weeks, he's had some fun.
An ear-to-ear smile, to be sure, and it's well-deserved as Ohio football is going to the MAC championship game. Here, Bobcat Hoops, 68-57, the win over Tennessee Tech. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to y'all.
Yeah, for Derek Machiro and Jason Chipino, the entire Bobcat TV crew, and for Rob Cornelius, I'm Russ Eisenstein. Cats win by 11, 4-0 on the year. We'll talk to you next from Huntington and then Detroit and wherever else we're going. This is Bobcat TV. Our recap is supported by the Athens County Convention and Visitors Bureau.